Hey there, beautiful day. But I want to talk to you. As real estate agents, we're pressed for time, right? If you're like me, you feel like you have to work 3 times harder than you had to in the past just to get the same amount of deals closed at the end of the day. You're just exhausted doing all that. So get your pens handy, because I'm going to share with you how I double-ended so many deals. The only solution for me really was I had to squeeze out more sales in the same amount of hours. And I thought that the easy way to do that was to double end my listings. I mean, I was familiar with the concept and I'd even done it a few times. It was more luck than anything else, if I'm going to be honest. I also had to be sure that it was in the best interest of my buyers and sellers too. That was paramount for me. Their best interest has to come first always. So I sat down, pen and paper, and I just mapped out exactly what this needed to look like, how this would work. It had to be something that I was doing consciously, and not just, fingers crossed. And also, importantly, something the buyers loved and the sellers loved. Take care of them first and foremost. And I know you can do this because I've seen the agents at Elevate and the team leaders at Elevate Brokers implement this simple process into their business with great success, and it didn't require them to buy any type of widget or spend any money, okay? So this is just something that you can implement. So get your pens out, 3 easy steps. Number 1, as soon as you get a seller lead, right? The second you get a seller lead in, I would immediately open up my CRM. Cross, top producer, whatever it is that you use, database, cross-reference it with any buyers who are looking in that area that the seller lead came in. I would just send out a simple text saying something like, hey, Mr. Buyer, just found this home potentially coming on the market in this zip code. I know you've been looking there. It's a 3-2, 2-car garage with a pool, and it's probably going to be in your price range. So if you're thinking about buying in the next 30, 60 days, then please just let me know and I'll send you more details. If not, there's no need to hound them or spam them or anything like that. You're just sending it out. You're looking for the people that are going to raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested. So just wait for the yeses and leave the rest alone. And again, the ones who are responding to the texts are, number 1, buyers who are actively looking to buy, perhaps even making offers. Like, think about them. Perhaps they're even making offers right now and they're losing out on deals, right? And number 3, they're interested in me because I'm the only agent who's selling them houses that have not yet hit the market, right? That's different than the pack. Oftentimes they wouldn't text me. They would just call me. Wouldn't you be fired up if now buyers were calling you? I mean, I sure was. As soon as I uncovered this, discovered this, that was really cool. So just the 3 steps in recap is, as soon as a seller lead comes in, pull open your CRM, cross-reference any buyers, send them out a text saying, hey, this could be potentially coming on the market. Is it something that you're interested in? Step 3, just respond to the people that are saying yes, or the people that are calling you, texting you back, okay? Then just hop on the phone with them, make sure that this is their area, because they might have more areas, right? And then you have other houses that you can talk to them. Make sure they're pre-qualified, and that once this house does come on the market, they are ready to make an offer, right? Then just e-sign them, email them a buyer brokerage agreement to e-sign, and send them the address. Tell them, look, don't knock on the door or anything like that, but we'll send you photos in the next few days. As soon as I get the photos, we'll send them along to you, right? But just make sure that you have buyers ready to go, and you want to make sure that they're pre-qualified. Now look, when you go to see the sellers, here's what's cool. Show them the text messages. Say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I got your inquiry here, and I texted just some of the buyers in my database, and then here's some of the responses. They're like, yes, oh, this sounds good. Can you tell me more? When are the photos going to be ready, right? What do sellers want? Sellers want buyers who are ready to go. So that's why you have to pre-qualify them, right? Because you also got to let the sellers know these are pre-qualified buyers. I'm not just, like blowing smoke or, bragging. I have really good buyers. Last thing is just a caution. I would still put because the house was basically sold then, right? I had sellers, I had buyers, and the sellers were going to list with me because I already had buyers lined up for them. I would still put the house in the MLS just to protect yourself and also give your seller peace of mind. Make sure that everybody who wanted to have a chance to put an offer on this house was able to put an offer on this house, right? So everybody who potentially out there who wanted to bid, they all had a bid. But your buyer, they have all their ducks in a row, right? 3 days prior to hitting the market, they have all their ducks in a row. And your seller's gonna love this, your buyer's gonna love this too. So I guess just to summarize this, you're positioning yourself as a deal maker. You're connecting parties rather than trying to sell somebody something. Remember, always give your clients what they want and they'll make sure that you get what you want. I think that's an old Zig Ziglar phrase and still applies and I love it. All right, until next time, think big and serve big.